Welcome to our market update for January 2024. We're covering the Cincinnati market. Meet Marion, my teammate, and we're going to discuss all the numbers and also what's going on in the market, what's just been happening, because it's been very interesting. The numbers that I have were 868 units sold, and that is down 20% from December.
Wow.
It's also down. I remember last January, I was like, we only sold 920 units. So now we're down in the 800. We are hoping it's going to improve soon, but inventory is definitely challenging at the moment. We are at 1.63 months of inventory. And for those of you who've been playing along, you know that an even market is between 5 and 6 months of inventory, and that is where neither buyer nor seller has an advantage. But let's start with the lowest priced property. I think we had one that sold for $39,500 back in March of last year. But this was a 2-bedroom, 1-bath in Sailor Park, 1,000 square feet, detached garage. It was listed for $80,000.
Wow.
It sold in 3 days, cash $40,000. Our highest priced property, we actually had 2 that sold at the same price. The first one was in Indian Hill. It was over 6,000 square feet. It was built in 1995, so a little bit newer than some of the stuff over there, and it was remodeled in 2012. It kind of has everything you would expect, the coffered ceilings, like really nice cabinets and kitchen and all the nice stuff. Lovely stone leading up to the front door, lovely stone patios. It was very nice. And that home sold in 11 days. But property 2, big shout out to Brad Strunk with Comey and Shepherd. All right, so this is a lovely contemporary home. And as you see behind it, there is water. So we are on Landon Lake, right next to the Mason area. I'm not going to show you all the photos, but just lovely floor-to-ceiling windows. You can see lots of detail here. And then it backs up to Landon Lake. We've got more windows back here. So this home also fully renovated. They had a nice theater room in the basement, like full-on theater room in the basement. And it also has a pool. You've got all of this nice deck, this big pergola out here, nice seating area, and then it overlooks Landon Lake. So Landon Lake is not very big, and it is also it's not for motorized vehicle. You know, what do you call it? You can do an electric, I think.
So what was the sales price on those 2 highest priced sales for Cincinnati for January?
Second one, let me tell you just a little bit more. It was also built in 95. It was a 4-bedroom, 6-bathroom, 8,500 square feet on a 0.67 acre lot. The other one had 2 acres. And this home was originally listed at $2.5 million, sold in 5 days, and they both sold at 2.135. So
interesting. So I looked up the Dayton stats, and that same Landon property was the highest for January for Dayton.
It's lovely. Definitely a house I would have loved to have had.
I remember seeing it when it came up because it fit some criteria, location and acreage wise for some clients that I had, but not at all budget wise.
Yeah, exactly. Our average sale is down a little bit. We're down 3% to 313 and some change. We have 37 average days on market with 12 median days. So our average days have increased, but median days are, they're higher than they had been for a long time, but I think they're coming down a little. And then we currently have about 1,414 listings available. We are still up, average sale-wise, 8.6% year over year. Yes!
Yes. So still a seller's market. Cannot emphasize that enough. sellers, jump in. What are you waiting for? Let's go. We're ready.
Yeah.
The market's ready. Buyers are ready. What more data do you need to tell you that?
Yeah, I agree. And I know, Marion, you've been showing some buyers and we've both been writing some offers. What kinds of offers are you having to write?
So I definitely am seeing a lot fewer buyers offer to waive inspections. So that's been pretty consistent. And, if people are making offers for the purchase price to be higher than the list price, they want inspections. And not only do they want inspections, after they've had their inspections completed, they want repairs. If they are paying inside, this is the buyer's mind that I'm getting the feedback from buyers is, if I've offered to pay you more than you originally said you wanted for it, it better be worth it. You're making repairs.
I have seen both. I have seen with inspections, but it's just for buyer's information only. And I have seen full-on inspections. I have seen shortened inspections, but you're correct in the fact that pretty much everybody wants to know what they're getting. I think the thing that has really surprised me so far is I have not seen any appraisal gap coverage from anybody. And maybe it's just the price point that we happen to be in early in this year, but I am not seeing that at all so far. All right, well, Marion, what else do you have about current market conditions? Anything?
So, I just think that for most of our clients, for most buyers, if your life circumstances are necessitating a move, purchase and or sale of real estate, don't wait. Will interest rates go down? Maybe. And if they do, then that's great for you. You're poised to refinance and to do so at a low cost. Your finances are secure and you can afford to buy right now and or sell and buy. Do it. Don't wait. Yes, the inventory is low, but when those interest rates drop as they're predicted to later this year, how many more people are going to be out there competing for? We don't know how many houses. It could be fewer than are even available on the market now. So if you need to and you financially can, do it. Sell, buy, move on. Don't let the interest rates dictate where you live. If your house isn't working for you, trade up. Find one that does.
Right. And so I just want to point out, we've discussed this previously, that new construction many times will give you a rate buy down, or they will allow you to, finance at the current rate, but give you additional funds for upgrades or, structural things and that sort of thing. So sometimes the price of the home is higher. Your payment could be equal or lower than something else that is a resale.
And, we keep up, Rhonda and I both do, with what the different new construction builders are offering in terms of incentives. I feel like at least one, if not two, fairly well-known production builders are still offering really amazing, significantly below retail interest rates right now. So we keep up with that. So if that's something you can afford to wait for, let's talk about it. They even have market homes ready, listed for sale now, but no one's ever lived in them. So if you can figure out a way to make whatever that house is and location work for you, if it is something that you might consider, let's go see it.
Definitely. And then before we go, I just want to throw out a couple of stats from the last 24 hours in our MLS. So we currently have 76 new listings, 50 price reductions. So there's still stuff that was listed too high and is coming down. I know, I thought that was a big number. There's 10 price increases. Could be new construction, not sure. And then we have 13 that are back on market. So, when we say if there's something out there, like maybe there's a deal in there somewhere that you just haven't been looking at it because it's been on the market a little longer. That's where we are here to help you kind of figure out where we can negotiate more than maybe something else. So yeah, I would say give Marion or myself a call and let's see what we can figure out.